Hi, welcome to new video on my Mirft walking robot, Mirft2 walking robot actually. And as you can see, this is a screencast instead of a normal video. And the reason for that is that I tried to make contact with a laptop, which I'm doing right now, and previously I used the standard Wi-Fi connection on this laptop, which is the Realtek 8180, which continuously failed to connect. So I was under the impression that something on the interface on the TXT controller didn't work. However, since the TXT controller of the Discovery robot does work, it had to be something else, and I found out now why. Because with the same controller as I am connecting to the TXT Discovery robot on the normal kernel, I am using, now if it will cooperate, the Raylink whatever RT2561, and which is not just a normal adapter, it is an old PC card adapter. And yeah, I have to shove it in a now obsolete socket. In normal laptops you won't find anything of it. They used to be very common, and yes, that's past tense. However, with this I managed to make contact. As you can see, this is FT-Text and this is FT-Text fischertechnik TXT controller, both sides, and not Android, which does not mean that Android doesn't work, but it continues to work. It just wonders why I can't contact with the normal wireless on this laptop. Anyway, this is all like TXT images, etc. On the TXT controller, of course, which are hardly worth showing, because it shows one and the same thing, or almost. But when I scroll up, it is Mirft2 Pi. So let's just run it for a moment. And it runs quite nicely, except for the sound. That absolutely does not work. Another point is, of course, that now I don't have to bother again to copy the images to the Android. I can try to change this thing to this one, 8.8.100, and I will have to change the exact location because SD card is referring to the card of the to the memory on the Android, and that I will have to change now. Apart from that, it's not root I should do, because this is all Android supposed to work. So that is one thing. The 100 is correct. Ouch. And this will have to go. This will have to work, I mean. So let's just see if this will work actually. Come on. I will lift it. Connection refused. That is not so nice. Okay, then I will have to set a firewall or something like that. I can easily check, by the way. And nope, nothing in here. Alright. So, that I will have to check. Let's go further down in the code. And what I need to do is remove this and see what happens. And right now, from this laptop having two terminals, I can easily kill the process if necessary, which is a lot faster than on the Android. But that goes without saying. So let's go again. And that is the exact same behavior. So I can Ctrl C here. That's no problem. But it shows that this is unfortunately not a finished topic. Alright, so now this riddle is solved. The connection riddle, and I'll have to see what else I can come up with. Which is well, one thing I have to change, of course, is the SSH connection. So let me get to that. A very short search on the internet revealed to me that allowing SSH to connect to my laptop, I should install OpenSSH server and setting the firewall to allow port 22 being SSH. So I did that, by the way, like this, and installing OpenSSH server to be entirely correct. Anyway, with that done, I'm going to try if this works. Do I want to continue connecting? Yes, I think so. And here I have to do some things. Yes, a typo in here. There's no such a thing as a directory, so I have to change that in the code. being here. This should do. And then I need some other things because I don't want to enter my password each and every time. So let's do it again. And see, there we go again. I don't like this. No such file, and even that is no such file directory. No, that is correct, because this doesn't exist. However, I'm not quite sure about this, so I have to find out how that exactly does work. I do think I need this in here, but we'll see. Another thing that still bothers me is that it still doesn't play the sound. So what I will do right now is say, and then the simple demo. And it doesn't play the demo either. Well, it plays the demo but not the sound. So then it's time to test things with the sound, and press bell. And I hope you hear through the headset that the sound actually does work. So that is not entirely what it should be. First time I think it's time to fix this, so I'll have a look how this actually should be. And the fun thing is that I no longer rely on that other laptop to access the other robot, because I can just access it via my network. And I gave it a static IP address, so that should be but I still have to go to that interface to allow the SSH connection. So that is different than with my Mirft2. Anyway, now I can easily be on two together. And here I have a problem, because this is No, I don't have a problem. I just have to say a dot here. So let's try that here. Not into download. Just colon dot. Let's see how that works out. Of course, with my own program. And now you can see the image has been copied, but it's 0 bytes. I end the program, but I also saw the display flash, which I did not see earlier on this controller. So what I am going to do for the first time on this controller is kill the process. As you can see here now, I killed it. I'm going to start it again. This works. But it's still 0 bytes. So I have to check on that how this works. However, when I go here and I am here on the other thing, so I open a new window. And here you see 2 images, brand new. However, they are 0 bytes. So it does copy them. I still have to adapt that it doesn't ask for password. However, the copying works. So here I quit. And here this one I quit, no longer necessary. Problem is that the copying works, not as fluent as I like, and the sound doesn't work. So let me try again. Or in camera set and a display flash, which is the same kind of problem I do have on the other controller. So I really wonder what it is. And even this is 0 bytes, so let me end this. Okay, then I end it the hard way. What I wonder is if this has to do with the copying. But I can hardly imagine it, given the fact that I use exactly the same program as on the other robot, and I get mostly good images of it. So that is really something I wonder about. I need to investigate it. Right, what more can I do? Another run of the simple demo. Now I heard the sound again. I do it again. I hear the sound. I run my own program. camera connected. Yeah, I know. This gets annoying. And no sound. But also, I hope I can get back far enough. No, I can't. This means I have to set a preference in this terminal that I can back some 100,000 lines. Not necessarily here, but maybe it's the same now. Who knows? Display 100,000. Yes. Okay, that is fine. Question is, why does it work? Simple demo. No go. Alright, very annoying. It does move a very little bit, but okay. Quite a flaky, working, not working. Next test I want to do, or next test, more appropriately, is fix the legs. Because those rubber feet are at times giving in, and I need to fix at least one of them. So over to the camera. So with the new connection setup, with the new, not new, with a rather old wireless adapter, I need to focus right now on, from the subject, the legs. And if you look at these, this one has no feet, this one has, these are quite okay, and this is quite okay, except for this one. And the reason that it is not okay at all is that this piece of duct tape is quite short. So let me get this one out. The only thing I should do is making sure that this one is long enough. But with that also, maybe a better construction, but for now I don't know any other. So let me take this length and a knife. That is one. And this is an unusual part. And the point is now that I need to keep it in here. Let me adjust the camera a bit. So, and this should not take very long. Right in the middle. At least it should be right in the middle. And then this one on it. There you go. Some folding. And this should go over here, under here. And it shifts already. And that should be better. Whether it behaves better remains to be seen, but at least it's an attempt. So with that I do one more short test. And let's see what happens. I will support it a bit. A stop camera online command does not match, but I will ignore that for now. And there you go, and you can see that this behaves better. So with that I conclude this episode with a focus on wireless, copying pictures to the laptop, and a fixing of a lag. Thank you for watching, and to be continued.